Hey everyone, welcome back to Fast Food Barbecue. Today we're going to be making a pork and broccoli stir fry. So what I have here is 4 slices of pork tenderloin. So I'm going to get them out of the package. You can use any kind of pork you want. You can use pork butt. It doesn't matter. Pork chops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice them in half, just like that, and I'm going to cut them into strips. That. And now I'm looking at it. I might not use them all. Let's see how much I have once I'm done slicing here. Get them in a bowl. And there's a little fat on the outside, and of course I'm going to keep that because it's the best part. Now you could dice these, you could do them any way you want. I just chose to do them this way. I think I'm going to do one more, and the other one we'll make something else out of. Maybe I could hide it in the freezer and I could use it for sausage. My wife won't know. Alright. We have 3 freezers here, so I'm pretty sure she won't know. Unless she watches the video. Then I'm done. Alright. That's that. Just like that. We're going to set this one on the side. Alright, so in here, I'm going to make sure it's in view. There we go. So in here, I have about a tablespoon of garlic, and I got about a tablespoon and a half of fresh ginger. Then we're going to go in with probably about a teaspoon of, that's about it, of kosher salt, about a teaspoon of white pepper, and then we're going to add just a little splash of sesame oil. It's very strong. We're going to add probably about a half a teaspoon, or a teaspoon I should say, of teriyaki sauce, a teaspoon, maybe 2 or 3 of soy sauce. Then we have some mirin here, some Chinese cooking wine. I'm going to throw that in there. And then we have an egg. We're going to be adding 1 egg white to this. It is a very crucial step here. Pay attention. Alright. You got the egg white in there. And we're going to give this a good mix. Just like that. Okay. Take this glove off. And now we're going to be adding a tablespoon and a half of cornstarch. Now this whole thing with the egg white and the cornstarch is called velveting. Basically, I learned this in China when I was there. Actually, I'm joking, I didn't. I learned it on a video. But basically what this does, it creates a layer on the outside of the pork, and when you're cooking it, the muscles don't seize up, which makes it more tender. So that's it. So we're going to let this marinate for about an hour or 2, and we'll. All right, now that our meat's been marinating for about 3 hours or so, we're going to put some oil in the wok here. We want this screaming hot. So with that, this started out as a pork and broccoli stir fry, but I ended up cutting more veggies, so I added some celery, some onion, some green onion, just stuff I had, and That's it. And I love celery, so whatever. So we're gonna get this going. Just like that. And it's really looking pretty hot. So, yeah. So we're gonna add we're gonna wait actually another minute. So I want this thing screaming hot. There we go. All right, we're gonna add our pork. All right, we'll let that go for a few minutes. Probably should add a little more oil. So I'm going to do it right now. I want it crispy. So we'll let that go. A few minutes. It's already looking and smelling great. But we'll let this go. I still think I need a little bit more oil. I'm not Oriental. I'm not a stir fry guy per se, but we're gonna let this go for a little while, and we'll be back. All right, now that our meat's kind of crispy, we're gonna go with some celery, celery, peppers, and onions. And then some scallions, just like that. And give it a little mix, just like that. Now we're gonna add our broccoli to it. And now we're gonna go into our sauce. Basically, it's just teriyaki. Oops. A little soy. And add probably about a tablespoon of brown sugar. We're gonna mix this all good. And then we'll let this go another minute or so. Looking and smelling amazing. So we're going to let this go a minute, and then we're going to add some chicken stock. Note this isn't a true Asian stir fry, but it will taste amazing. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock, homemade chicken stock in there, just like that. Kind of deglaze the pan, a lot of bits stuck to the sides, because this isn't a really true wok, so yeah, it's gonna be fun cleaning, but that's all right. So let that go. Yeah, the rest of the chicken stock. We have a little sauce with it, and it's gonna be amazing. So that's it. So just go for a few more minutes and we'll be done. Looks amazing and smells amazing. So our pork stir fry is done, and it's looking and smelling amazing. So we're going to get into a bowl here, just like that. Killed my wok. That's all right. A little bit too much sauce in here, but got all these good veggies and everything. It's gonna be amazing. So don't want to leave any of these veggies behind. Love veggies, so yeah, I eat duck tongue and beef tongue, but I love veggies, so that's it. And there it is. Pork and broccoli stir fry. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, as usual, please like, subscribe, comment, and all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.